Hello friends, my name is Nishith Shah. I'm an entrepreneur in a field of chemical manufacturing for more than a decade, and today I will be talking about competitors in business, whether they can be your allies and actually help you grow in your business. Few years back, I was working on a particular product. Let's call it product A. It was a chemical, and we were planning to start a complete new manufacturing facility. And we surveyed a bunch of companies who would be interested to buy our product in bulk. We had verbal communication with them, had a verbal assurance. We were not really in a position to actually have a written contract with them, but we made an informed decision to start manufacturing of product A. And the idea was that these particular companies would support us initially as they were interested in buying our product, and eventually we would develop a network of companies who would be interested in purchasing our product. It took us a couple of years to execute the project, right from developing the chemical in the laboratory, synthesizing it, coming up with a manufacturing process, developing a project, approaching banks, getting finance, actually purchasing equipment, training all the employees, and really coming up with a product that would match the standards that are expected in the industry. However, by the time the product was ready, most of the companies that we relied on who would purchase our product had actually moved on or found other suppliers for the same product, and they already had a strong supply network, and they were really not in a mood to purchase from us because we were new as manufacturers of this particular product, and they used to lowball it and ask it for a price that would be unacceptable. It was an indirect way to say no and putting our name in their supplier list. This was a very difficult time for our company, and I had countless sleepless nights thinking about how we would break even from all the investment that we had done, and how will we able to actually repay the banks the loans that we had taken, and also whether the project would be a major failure because developing a new set of clients or developing a totally brand new network, it takes an awful lot of time, and whether the business would be able to survive the burden of loan repayments for that time was a big question mark. This difficult time forced us to rethink about our strategy in terms of how we can meet our expectations and break even. That's when it struck us that we can approach our competitors for the sale of our product. In chemical manufacturing, generally companies have multiple products in their lineup, and these are produced in batches or they have continuous processes, but a lot of times the equipments are shared to manufacture different products. So we bet on the probability that some of the companies would be interested more in purchasing from us than to actually manufacture it themselves. There can be multiple reasons for that. One is that they might have outdated technology or outdated machinery, and they are not interested in putting up capital investment to upgrade it, and they would rather buy it from someone like us and resell it, or they have excess demand in the market and inadequate manufacturing facility, so they would be interested in purchasing from us, obviously if we meet their stringent quality requirements. Also, there are certain large scale companies who would not be interested in manufacturing a particular product if it has a relatively low demand. By relatively, I mean it might be a big value for you, but for those companies, probably say if they are manufacturing 2000 tons, they would not be interested in manufacturing a product which has a market of only 50 to 60 tons. So in that case, you can sense that opportunity and make the best of it if you are able to manufacture and cater to those large companies. We had never talked to any of our competitors before, and really the idea of approaching our competitors directly one on one was a bit intimidating, to be honest. I expected them to be more interrogative in their tone, or not really be nice to us, considering that we really lock horns when it comes to selling our products. But it was quite a surprise when we actually met them. Not only were we respected, but most of our conversations were fruitful with our competitors, obviously, with an exception of few. And we really had a lot in common, shared a lot of ideas, gave each other tips and tricks of the trade, shared our practical experiences with respect to difficulty in manufacturing of certain products, and generally forecasting the industry in future. A lot of them were interested in purchasing a product due to predominantly three main reasons. One is that they had surplus demand in the market, and they wanted to purchase from us and sell it under their brand. Secondly, they had inadequate resources, and most of their manpower was allocated to their flagship products, and they were not interested in working on this product. However, since this product is was one of the products in their catalog, they were more than happy to buy it from us and sell. And thirdly, they had old equipment. They were not interested in putting any more capital investment, and they were happy with our quality and consistency because we had invested and developed a state of the art manufacturing process for that product. In a very short period of time, we were able to utilize 60% of our manufacturing capacity to actually cater to our competitors. And we also started purchasing certain chemicals from them, which we were inadequate in terms of quality and quantity. So, a lot of times there were two-way deals, and it was mutually beneficial to both. Obviously, when you're dealing with your competitors, they completely know how you manufacture your product and they know in and out everything about it. So you have to have realistic expectations when it comes to margins, and also the quality control has to be very stringent. So the simple idea of approaching our competitors was tremendously helpful in terms of leveraging our business, and it also unfolded a brand new set of opportunities for us. We now get inquiries from our competitors that if we are able to manufacture a particular product, then they would guarantee us a particular price and a particular quantity throughout the year. So this whole idea has been very encouraging and uplifting, and I have really met a lot of nice people and very inspiring people in the process. I hope this session was helpful to you. If you are in a line of business where you can collaborate with your competitors, then you should definitely give it a try. You should go ahead and meet them. You never know, it might help you in terms of sales or purchase. You might have a better technical know-how, a better forecast of the future of your particular industry, and can really help you to grow your business. If you like this video, hit the like button, and do post your valuable comments. I would love to hear from you, your opinions, or if you have any personal experiences with your competitors. Do subscribe to my channel, as I will be coming up with content regularly, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Good luck and keep hustling.